Hello everyone, welcome again to the hub of Manchester United latest updates. Here we go, Manchester United outcast. Anthony sends another message to manager Ruben Amorim. Anthony was shipped out on loan to Real Betis in the January transfer window after starting just 3 games for Manchester United in this season, and the Brazilian has hit the ground running. Manchester United outcast Anthony was named man of the match for the second successive game as he netted his first goal for loan side Real Betis. Anthony was shipped out to the La Liga side in the January transfer window, having made just 3 starts for United in the first half of the season. He enjoyed a successful start, being named man of the match as Betis drew with Athletic Bilbao in his first game. He was once again picked to start on Saturday as Manuel Pellegrini's side traveled to fellow mid-tails Celta Vigo. The visitors dominated in the first half, with Anthony playing a key role. With the game only 10 minutes old, the Brazilian took the chance to send a reminder to United manager Ruben Amorim of his talents. He opened the scoring in stunning fashion to ensure Betis were rewarded for their early dominance. He picked up the ball inside the box, taking a touch with his right foot, shifting onto his left to open up his body, and producing a brilliant finish from just outside the 6-yard box. Defender Diego Llorente added a second soon after to double Betis's lead. But it all went wrong for the visitors from that point, as they conceded 3 second-half goals to ultimately fall to defeat. First, Fran Beltran fired into the top corner after a good move from Hugo Alvarez on the left. Just 2 minutes later, Javi Rodriguez took advantage of a defensive mix-up to tap into an empty net. And with just 3 minutes to go, William Swedberg saw his shot beat former Liverpool keeper Adrian and fly in, handing Celta all 3 points. While it was Celta who won, Anthony was named man of the match. But the Brazilian cut a dejected figure at the final whistle as he ruled the way in which his side had thrown away the lead. It was very difficult. We started off doing very well by scoring 2 goals, but we have to change our mentality. We scored 2, but we have to be focused throughout the match, the 90 minutes. We have to work to improve, he told DAZN. We have to change our mentality, start and finish well. We have to work harder, look at what we are not doing well to win the 3 points. Day by day, training session by training session, game by game, we have to be focused on every game to get the 3 points. Boss Pellegrini also failed to hide his disappointment with his side. He said, very frustrated by the second half. The first was very good and we had a couple of shots on the post. In the second, we gave up control of the ball. We unconsciously took refuge. We gave up the initiative of the ball. They tied the score in 2 minutes. And we ended up losing. Football is like that. When you think you have it won, you don't. We tried to react with the 2-2 and we had some good minutes, but the third came and 3 very valuable points slipped away. Ruben Amorim rejects Erik ten Hag theory as Manchester United boss dismisses FA Cup hope. Ruben Amorim saw Manchester United keep their FA Cup hopes alive, but the new manager is not viewing Cup success as the savior of their season given their struggles. Ruben Amorim insists winning the FA Cup wouldn't make up for Manchester United's shortcomings this year. The Portuguese coach saw his team avoid an upset on Friday night as they came from behind to see off Leicester City. The Foxes led at halftime, but Harry Maguire headed home the team's winner in stoppage time, despite being in an offside position. Joshua Zirkzee had come up with United's equalizer as they continue to eye a second successive FA Cup success. Rarely over the last 2 decades have teams defended the FA Cup, but Amorim insists a cup triumph come May wouldn't paper over their failings this year. Amorim has overseen some poor Premier League results since arriving in late November. He's already lost 7 times in the league and is not banking on an FA Cup to make the season appear more impressive than it is. He told ITV, "I don't see things like that. I cannot focus just on saving the season with a cup. It's not the way I see football, not the way I see Manchester United. Everything is results and performance. I'm not thinking about the end of the season or the final at the end of the season. I don't care about that. At the moment, it is not good enough. We move forward to the next stage, but today was not good enough." Last term, United produced their worst Premier League season to date, finishing 8th, although they are on course to surpass that this term. Erik ten Hag managed to mastermind a shock victory over Manchester City in the FA Cup final and saw that as a major advertisement of his credentials as a manager. Off the back of that, he was handed a new deal and appeared to challenge the United hierarchy to sack him after his Wembley success, claiming, "If they don't want me, then I go somewhere else to win trophies because that is what I do." He lasted just a matter of months before he was axed as the Old Trafford board copped criticism for not seeing the bigger picture despite their FA Cup success. Amorim is yet to get a tune out of his side since replacing Ten Hag, and said after their Friday night win, "We managed to turn things around, so it was a good result, not a good performance. The coach is the first responsible. When one team doesn't perform, doesn't improve, it is the coach. But we are here to do things and to see the game, to study the game and try to improve for the next game."